Hey guys, this is me, back in H and today I'm going to be shooting a simple tutorial on how to make an easy paper The World action figure from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So here's the materials. You'll also require some other stuff like scissors, tape, and marker for design. So it's mostly blue and yellow. So I'll put these aside because we're going to start with the foundational part of the thing itself, alright? So we'll be following a design like this with joints that move in the following way. Instead of my typical approach, which is this, right? So we'll be doing this kind of method. So we'll be using rough pages because these things won't be visible and it won't affect much if I mess it up. So how we're gonna start this is by let's use our Batman for reference. That will be our legs as well, and the hands. So let's first divide this. Now you don't have to use a specific kind of paper or a specific size of paper, more so because it's up to you what size of figure you want. Let's do the same with the other rough page. Now we'll be using just one of these for the body itself. So how we're gonna do it is fold this several times. Now that will be our body, like this, right? But this one's a bit too big. Hopefully that doesn't matter in the long run. Let's add some more tape. Alright, there it is. So next up we are gonna make is the legs and the arms. For each of those we'll be using one of these. So do the same thing as you did for the torso, only this time make them thinner. Alright. So the next step will be to figure out the halfway point, somewhere right there, and pinch it like this and create a hip bone kind of structure, just like that. It's a bit too small. It's pretty much the same size as Batman's legs. There you go, that's how you make the legs. Now I can add a knee joint right there. On both sides, a little bit higher. There it is. I'm going to do the same for the arms, and I think I'll wrap some extra rough paper around there to give it a thickness, some sort of thickness to indicate muscles. Alright, so I made these parts a little buff, a little more buff, and the joints work just as they always did. And yeah, we are ready to put it inside the body and then close things off, but I want to do one more thing before we finalize it, that is color these things. So I want the upper body to be all blue, just blue, pale simple blue, the upper, this part, and then the lower one just simply yellow. So let me quickly fill this thing up with camera magic. Alright, so we've got the muscles covered up with colored paper. Now I think we are safe to put these things together. That leg looks like Golden Freddy's leg. Just wanted to point that out. Actually, before I put that, I will add some muscles. And some quads muscles as well, right around there. Alright, and align. Alright, just give the legs sort of a triangular cut as well. Alright. So let's add them right there, like so. And then secure it in place by adding some tape. And there you go. So this guy's probably taller than Batman. Well, he is supposed to be taller than an average person. Alright, so next let's give him his body, and then we are pretty much finished. So for the body, I think I'll add some more structure and muscles around the lats. And the abs. Alright, like that. And some more for the chest. And the back. Alright, so that's gonna be our main body complete. Actually, I completed off camera. I'm gonna add the colors for the body right now. Alright, so I have it all covered up pretty much, so all that remains is to design the thing itself. So before I go into the designing aspect of it, I wanted to make the head real quick, or more so just the mouth part of the head, because it's also blue. So I guess that is more than enough. And that's gonna be our head, so let's just tilt it downwards a little bit. And then using another strip of paper, I will just make sure it's all blue. I don't want the white paper being seen. Alright, so that's ready. Now the next step, I don't think I'll be recording because the video is already pretty long. It's just basically gonna be the most of the designing bit. I've already showcased how to do the structural aspect of it. So next up we'll be adding the chest plate, the underwear thing, the hand thing, and the helmet itself. So